$1.50 a pop. I never know. I'll give it to you for 75 cents a pop.
Oh, how about it?
Give it here for Falalo Gaya. Falalo Gali. So that is Buga. How much have they had to buy? Other things. The other one they have to put on, and then you know, the other one they have to go, the support smoke, how one. La mano, la mano. Isso promete só na cruz. E a mulher. A pé, a minha filha é. La mano. La chila guarana. Ya me mete lado. Paga eu mesmo. Ele ataca o trabalho. About the walk and boom. Yeah, road.
Oh,
That was the road. Commerce by Bola Shaping and
oh, yes, right, yeah.
That had been
right, yeah, had been broken down. Oh, yes, yeah, right,
yeah, right here. Exactly. Yeah. Waiting have been cleaning me. Anthony, yeah. Biar tu batang besar belakang baik kita lakar ya Captain Mark dan John at that time pada seman dia putih itu lama buat kali kurs hotel World Caribbean and when each woman got it you get the OCL money because it gives the boat to the valley and the feeling. So and the feeling left the name OCL for 3 daughters for Liv, Carrie and Louise. Yeah? And that boat run the course. So this man get paid. Porque ele não pensou nisso. Later on, our hand told the road.
Yeah.
Later on, our hand told my
Prince. Yeah.
Later on, our hand had it for Honduras.
Because you have the government both turn around to Lolet and
Patricia. Yeah.
See again.
Yeah.
Lolet.
Yeah.
Patricia.
I and Patricia got the custom boat. Yeah, but the usually general. So with that part of the history, along the way, both leadership they call it, the drift Puerto Vallarta, when company will start run the railways, the railroad from Middlesex to Jetty Pier where we have commercial bike for them. But that I never the original. It's called it railway pier.
Right, yeah, really, yeah.
Then the tram compacted from by Utopian back then. The mule had it. Great little not for the little boat. And it was the air. And they run it. That's why I find it here now and tracking trap.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Before that, why not only the new one, when you bring on Garcia and Sacred Heart, the railroad track, the ring,
I don't tell me that real funny, the truck with it. The trolley thing?
Yeah.
So you know what?
From the road.
Family road.
I didn't get to yeah.
No, straight. That's
No, this one is the original.
that runs straight.
Yeah.
So when you get your luggage off on the boat, you put it on the
Then
trailer.
when you go with freight, then take out your luggage up on the boat and put it on that trolley.
Roll it down.
Roll it down to the airport. Yeah. Then front Garcia House by St. Mark's. Yeah, there the air balloon thing. Because Alpha yeah, strip.
Yeah,
Bob is
that'll
the
be
later. You are
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the same airstrip we use for those pastries. You can never want that.
what the man before
Mado used to ride
the friend who I know, Maddox, you hear Maddox blind,
Claro, y la claro.
Maddox. Really, boy?
Yeah, Maddox is
Yeah, the same
too much contributing without that, I feel like I work for you. Now then I mean,
Yeah. So,
okay.
Mado, they ride with a diamond for Elias Antonio.
Cantone में front street ना commercial street पे
He
Istanbul आ रहे हैं
yeah.
Hold me tight, take
Hold me
that.
tight.
Now he owned the diamond, he got really
Oh,
near.
you're right, that's right. I just remember.
Yeah.
Little diamond.
Little diamond. The Mado ride little diamond. Little diamond may come by, open the head, look, yeah. And then we have Bolido Pendejo broke right and no, that happened the first time. Video was not okay to burn it.
Change you in all, but you don't pay.
Bolido Pendejo. Yeah. And he came to Dubai and they has to go to France and Mado to try and break somewhere. They may have a drain. The drain where they run fast.
Maybe the hell about it say after. Look up on the money. She passed my hand and she see what she's doing.
Granada.
That time they had two water outlets for the field. One made it between the convent and an Anglican school, and that pushed out water straight to the sea.
Yeah, between.
Then you have one at the end of the field by the old post.
That one, see there.
So when they has the run, when they run race now, the one between convent and Anglican school, the cover. That's cover. Then that's Paul Mountain. The one behind the goalpost, no got no power. Remember, Joe?
Oh, they have to sit up. They got on there.
No, that's why the brakes, they put the end before the, yeah, before the goalpost. When the diamond now and stuff, he jumped the damn culvert and he jumped the fence that the hospital underneath. One bonnet with the man. I'm going to try to match with you. The Bible, I'm going to see the Bible, I did the royal bar. But it's still coming first. I guess the car.
You don't want to stop. You just don't want to stop.
Just want to stop. It's a time I have to do it. Yeah.
Madam, we still on it?
You can't jump off once. He jumped the drain. So he jumped the fence for the hospital. I was able to be mad over this now I stop again. He jumped out of the bloody house. Then they have been mad over the no snake.
Everybody has this already.
Yeah. But again,
Marlon never worked in hospital.
yeah, after I went.
He was working there.
Well, might as well looking in the hospital. But again, back to Mr. Lewis. Come along with us. And get affected by the care. And take it tools in a focus back. And go underneath a CPS. Why? Because whoever made it, that he built the car from radio. They built the car from radio, Saturday, bonus, he made the treasurer for CDS. When a man don't build the car for him, they are they consider the 350 about the negative. We were there to Mr. Lewis. I need to get it. There are times as well when we have death in the neighborhood. Whether it may be from the south side or the north side, this was how powerful our people used to be. Oh, he like a grille. Oh, one thing. What they do? This one will bring one trunk. The next one will bring one another food. The other one. The man will bring a star. The man will bring a shiva. Everybody come together and build a casket for that family. When they have the wake, everybody will put together. I remember the Sina Ashra thing, Ashra Cave, I think Inule, Ale, together, the Garifuna the world.
Help one another.
Help one another. At the end of the day, but every time, but they took a load off your shoulder.
Right.
Yeah, but I can say something about that now. It become, you say, Garifuna do foundation again extremely strong and still be that the infiltration of education, religion, just anything that came within Garifuna, how we change the lifestyle, we adapt to a new lifestyle. And it caused a lot more bad than good because then it separates us. Then it's supposed to unite us as a people because it becomes a competition at the end. Everybody want to look good. Everybody wants to look good. Everybody should look good, but what I do? Like, okay, somebody pass, look at the funeral. Look at the funeral these days, right? These nice hearse. You don't have to have it. It's optional. You have it if you want. I don't say nothing bad about it. But the thing is, I think that the core the prayer free, that the prayer coming together as a people, that's important.
Yeah.
People don't want to pray no more. People just to look at the material things like the t-shirt. Everybody want to wear a t-shirt behind it. One mother, father, grandfather, the list, it's all about them. It's no more about the individual past that we love. Everything else, they forget. People, the more you're supposed to hug them, talk to them, hang out with them, console the family, you know, bring something small, you want a little snack or something, you know. So people, I think you guys are right. I mean, and young people don't know how it used to be because then we adapt to something else. So young people need to learn and listen to this and know that it's okay if you don't have a hearse. It's okay if you don't have a big truck.
Too much competition,
Too much
unnecessary.
Right.
It's unnecessary.
Material thing now, like how you said, like we did lose it, so how bring it back?
Yes. And that's why we're here.
That's why this song meaningful to me and the singing, you know, not take on the power. Because him left the door.
And it seemed like, not to report you, for everybody.
No.
And it seemed like Kamahamura later of the Bumbi war, Garifuna Wabagari. Yena and Yena Pal, Yena Travel Yarrow, Mayor Yarrow.
This priest went down.
Now, lately now,
And you buy him got a double Kali.
Jerry's Valentine.
I buy a man about
Yes, he was.
So now coming to our generation, are the good. You know, okay, I'm going to give the bada. You know, right?
Yes, yeah, you and the Yes.
Okay, fast forward. You know, Jerry's. And I will tell you guys one thing. Nobody they know Father Jerryson. I am not in no. I am not in I am not in home. I mean, I have a moody, no one on the same DYFA here. Quite. So good it is no now let me allow that they have a label have given marriage that he is our legacy from him or instructions what to do and how to do certain things through DYFA. And it's so funny we come to have breakfast today and now we have the same conversation and that means a lot because when you don't know nothing, if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. Only then you want to know where you're going. Okay, so back to what you said earlier. I remember the days when people died here in Dangria. If they're dead at the house, Mr. Mena, the Paranaman, the Abrabus, Mr. Mena, Walter Mena. Then you had Sperling. Then Monday on go at the post and bring stretcher. When the family was gone when she put over that body and put and walk through down and carry that body that they post. Right. Then when fast forward again. If you got money for funeral, you are paying 50 cents for getting Lancaster Phantom Gold for transport that car. If you got the 50 cents. If you don't got the 50 cents, you got men with plank. There you go. and then we'll walk way down from church to the cemetery. La Busha do Love Brilla when one man gets back. Yeah.
And
Next one to take over and like that to make it at the same time. Then that is parish hall. Catholic they got one thing you yeah.
put it back, yeah, right downstairs of the parish hall. And
Yeah.
Santa.
Yeah,
That's
Santa.
how we name the college. Santa.
Santa. I bet you should know they put the car meeting at Santa to the child on the
Yeah.
On black. I didn't appeal to you.
That make Catholic.
Pelong, you have Pelong with driving, then you have in Apollonia where you used to walk from Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's similar to what we had here. Like Garino was so much here.
Yeah. I'm in the culture.
Garino was so much here. Ita Wyoming. Ita Hayame Binadu Garino. Aubu Amurino. Then Dale Hayame fast forward again, you know. Then they start to bring people pick up truck. I'm a Lagumasher below the
I think it's always a truck.
Ever ready? No energy.
This is good.
Yeah, regardless. Along with energy.
Energy.
Because my uncle says to
Right,
drive energy.
to drive energy. Yeah.
That's right.
Then we did a truck. Then after that they bring the cut the apparel, your feet, and then this is it. The uncle again John Martinez. Here. Yang yerga buga awa hati ya go to abo figure. My brother, colonialism. That one of the things, not or that the thing we cause we people were to be deported, whether we want to call it so or not, or exiled from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And when the Europeans came along with their religious belief, all the way from Bermuda, Jamaica side, to going to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, our people they didn't want to be bothered. They had too much to think about anyway for their own self-survival. And they end up in Ratan. Again, fast forward, who did they run into when they got here? Into the same ones that caused all those atrocities to them. So now then they are within a pelican where I mean Scotchman come back to the same people there. Alright, now we get stuck with religion. We get stuck with that. And with religion come along with another envy. And it shows itself, it presents itself even more now. Even more now. I have to buy a shirt because I don't want them because even if I can't afford it. You understand? Then you want the better people, some of them, they want the better people, oh, we need my calabash to make a donate for.
You know what that donate thing
I mean,
time?
if this is the way you want to do, you better make sure you could afford it and not have to worry about other people. You understand? So back then our people never do that.
Not like them.
They may help one another.
Just like their politicians. The politics are just right also.
Exactly. That can see colonial system when they talk about
neo-colonialism.
exactly.
It's a constant battle or a constant fight.
But we can't give up.
We can't give up. Constant. It normalized, right?
But they get vexed when
normalized in the churches.
when we become outspoken, they get vexed with it, the whole against it.
Yes,
we
become the target.
Yeah, but that are the tool when they use to shut us down.
They use our own people.
Yeah.
Our own people as
That
tool
is true.
to make a say, okay, DYFA this,
this is
Chalamar this,
interesting.
Joe this, you know, Ethan this.
This
And I
is
think it's that
interesting.
we don't find the best way to convince people who we are. We don't find the best way, but we try. And our intentions are not for like disrespect nobody, but just to bring you back to who you are. That's all.
They're just information.
And later on, the
Information
grateful,
you need to know.
whoever do it, if they have any gratitude in their conscience, and say, oh, parents is successful.
Yeah.
Learn is successful, so learn is in the Lumut, they are way back, but they never did listen.
Never listen.
I mean, just only one example, one thing. I mean, man in the Abba, use the Urok. We in the back level of the I mean, he been in Tahama, in the political plane. The next one, in the top, but the same point. Pretty much 2 hours, people will say this, you know.
Yeah.
Greece, they also say that man crazy, but the man, tell me about the Tahama. We got men. Way back.
Yeah. So she said,
But you are saying we're going to criticize you, know. We're not
we didn't criticize, we didn't like people.
we try to show them the way that
Because-
people think it, but we still dormant.
And that's what they want us to
You see,
do.
but
Because that are the venom that is being spewed so that we could shut we down. Their ultimate goal is to present themselves, like I said, to divide and conquer. But then we fight among ourselves and we look like a bunch of jackasses,
Then it smile.
and then they smile at us.
Is there no back the way?
But then
They condemn you.
but then also you have to understand how that they have for their own police who settle for stipend for their master's school to destroy their own people. I
Dangerous.
say because that's true.
It's a fact.
That's true. Make I tell you something, guys. Make I tell you something. For Danga be the culture capital. Right now, we don't have a dam. Years ago, Baiba, Wato, Hakuna Shogin Kriya. I mean, Budari, Awadi Marida. Every week, somebody they bake cassava bread. And then only one, you got, you know the name, I could call him from Gomagarude. And he, yeah, Manarugi. And he, Budari, Maraga Gubeki, Budari, doing work unless you Lachibuno. Hinga. Now, you only have two in a stank. Two. The Sabans, kudos to them because they don't stop. Then you have this lady, Naomi. You have this lady, Naomi. And guess what? And guess what? This Hamuga, as culture capital, and indigenous people, if you think for a moment, Hamuga, the minister of Indigenous Affairs, I must say, because if they made it do for them, two people, then you may have got more, they do something right now. You understand? But we're stagnant. And you have them too, who live here. Gimuga tiyo kuya to na tabingin natin kapa. You understand?
Then they step in, and then they send with cassava bread and brought this from a height.
Again,
Greater 6 months I used to buy cassava bread. So that them middleman don't buy the DYFA people cassava bread. They make money off of it.
so we get what dinner be, the hammer. We get what dinner be. And I decided so that the younger generation know that we could do better than this. Yeah, we could do better than that. Just like how, like I said, and the views, the history of our ancestors, their lifestyle. If it may work, then it could work now. Because right now, supposedly, we got so many educated people.
So the work better now.
But I think it's an opportune time because a lot of people get anxious. People want to help, people want to revolutionize, they want to change how we live.
Yeah.
People want to change how we live right now, but they're afraid.
Well, that's
So
why
we have to-
that's why DYFA have to rejuvenate their spirit.
They're afraid.
That we have to give them a motivation so that they could uplift themselves too and say, yeah, but
Open their
people
eyes
do
on
this
the
too.
Because, for instance, we say a lot of things, right? Like for cassava price right now. Cassava, they're like $15 for cassava. 15 for one. Saba's got it for $12, $13 in stores. Last year, I'm selling at $8, so it's double.
That's what I was
You double the
saying.
price now.
No, what we are
Look
need
for
for
Hudut again.
$20,
Put
$25.
$22 for Hudut. Buy lock, $25 buy lock. We used to shame. I had my friend, when you go up when we used to go to primary school, this is a map. Oh, may bayo na Hudut, may this Sapo, Chombo, about this will read all the things.
Yeah.
Leocardio Barcelona. This guy, this guy used to sit outside on the Ocean House. They eat rice. Then he should be this way to try to see me. Sit on that fire now, green and label.
But no.
That's how the poor people got the food made at that time.
Yeah, but-
Really? But
But we how we drive down the castle. We could drive down the castle because then that is punishment. The planting make we know. You see? So if he's telling you a planting now for 75 cents, you have no choice because that's the way you like you don't got no farm. So most of our guys are moving.
I
Right?
have that this for pigtail. Look, I like pigtail. But now you go put fucking
Detail and one egg. Yeah, an egg.
No, I'm serious.
No, but you're I know which one of the young girl them mostly. I don't like calling. I don't want to call no name. We're not calling no name, but this young girl. Did they put shrimp in it?
Yeah.
Lobster in it? Comes in it? I call it books. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth, but they not. That's not what they say. They mix up all kind of things.
No pigtail is on it.
They got food now. Not really.
Yeah, but
But
then
we could change it.
change that. We could change that.
But the
By the
plants
way,
are really
cuts. Joe, you follow the man. You know me have a dana money. Then he big Arab. They say no. I am one who got me there when I Arab Baruch. I am the sinner with that way. And you have the Darcy, and you have the Darcy, and you have the Darcy, and you have the Darcy. They never have no Gigan massive for this now and that, but everybody work with
Right. We need war.
even to make the clean that same cemetery. I am able to have a Uria with Go, Reka, Wampo, and Mate. Ama he should pass home. That last day, the $1.50.
Yeah.
$1.50. But who should be that? But in one. I remember your name, Gamusan. Okay?
How we think. It boils down to how we think. How we think. We distract ourselves.
You and I always talk about it.
We distract ourselves.
We have to change our mindset, the way that we think. Who are little? I never thought about Mama Tiwa. Legetile, I ain't a guru, a red weto. We should are more yara posa. All they know, he said to get his should go about winning.
But
but we have to change.
Have to change that. Let's have a change.
Because
Let's have a
you walk,
change.
you do that, and you have salo guna ya, and you have a nigara ona. I'm going to say, yeah, logo guna. And yet, we want to buy.
We didn't get the money.
Right.
We see and then Muslim they want my way. We see and Muslim they want my way home. No have no guy home. No have no way home. See the journey now. And don't get me wrong. I know that not nobody would come let them have a better life than the use or anywhere else. Human rights and then you again self-preservation and personal nature. Because then people have the opportunity to do these things because we know they do it.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
But if we start to think of doing it for ourselves, then we know what to cry out for.
One thing come to mind, where you should have one. Sunday, you used to see them people, or any other time, they cook, about handle eating,
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But Machibu Bobai, Manu Bobai came to this day, Rabumo. You were left that this day. Then later on, Machibu Bobai, about his boy in the about how do you say quid pro quo. This the one thing who are, but they are you know the bag, you know. They just never cook, you know. Uncle, Johnny you got to
Something.
but either way back in.
And back then, that was a part of the barter system.
Barter system, yeah.
Dice que father.
That was a part of the barter system.
Yeah, the barter
The
system.
neighbor, husband, would see, go get fish. The female thing, they want the Arab. When they come, neighbor, and then they have a receiving barrel go. One string of the
How about Sawi? They call it, you know, Sawi. With the time they would fish. Yeah, man.
I have a gas star. If you spend that, you have to maybe to buy match
No salt.
and maybe salt, kerosene,
Last oil, na joke.
Yeah.
You could not coconut oil.
No, you got coconut oil, not so much oil. You got coconut oil and then you got the fat off and thing when you kill pig and so
Oh,
forth.
yeah.
So,
Laro. Laro, they call it Laro.
gas
I
star.
think it's a miracle king can live in life.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
think a king can
No. I mean, they don't know what it is, and that's why we have to share these things with them. Because then, back then the only telephone line they have the telegraph office, and in the office is there the police station.
Yeah, represented for police station.
What detail they know that I mean telegraph office.
Yeah.
You bring this. Even the one in the office went up to when you when you work.
One long and one short.
One lamp is short. Come in, see and bite. Come in, see and bite, see and bite, come in. That's true. Okay, that's true. But then again, the younger generation need to know all these things because now they come in with this cell phone and then they have phone and all anything.
Yeah.
What not?
They have food.
They have phone too.
You know, our next thing go in talking, like, I used to remember then people go put lantern for some posts there, for certain cars, that places street there. Then you got hurricane lantern.
Yeah.
You got man there go put that up 6 o'clock.
Support the man. You know that night.
Evening.
That
Six
is
to six.
Yes.
Kiwi. One they right in front of Sambula house, front of Bogotá. Right in front of Sambula.
Yes.
One lantern, one again. The next lantern, right by Kennedy.
The next one,
The next one,
I'll see you.
There you go. By 4 years is club there. Then the other one front of police station. Yeah.
One next thing I never like with the English people that they're behind the toilet and put over seat. Hey, girl, I was saying, but why put that toilet over seat?
That way.
Why is my dude have a fix or gym or any blood in but how would you be how much that you? Not a man, how do you need 5, 4, 5?
I think that way I'm here.
Yeah.
But
Just like
when
that.
they have Yama Kadeko. Arasa Bunyu Waba. Sumbe was a Fumi Guari. A new male of Finian Laru Bay. Or ye may have the bagger.
Bagger,
You make it will bring home bagger.
You got it right.
But then you get it do not with Chuba.
No, it's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah. So God will provide for me. Because if you're the fishing out there, they got Nadanga Kati Guabu Bamu, wake up like you can't think what they think. That is a beating the Yabe. Hadi da amu da le kasi na mura. That is a me had done. Heronit.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
You're right, yeah.
Broke up yourself. That's true.
Yeah, but you know,
My apprentice, I
make
have
it, but make it there, good gege sago yo ite.
When you have fun,
I'm sure they're going to
Can't make it but where you on? This is interesting.
let them make it that will be bad. Let them have it.
Yeah.
Let them have it. If you don't see anything, you want to eat.
The other day someone was talking when they talk about the reef and ocean. What the wikis are going on fishermen. I got to me talk nowhere that they want to make people live half at the bottom and then draw the ship wherever.
Oh, yeah.
Once they catch a fish and they drop the scale, that's not going to reach mark.
No, but I believe it.
You got to bring your own me, the summer in the middle, that is nowhere. Cast to most of it are nowhere.
Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody knows about nowhere.
They and the salmon are going to make a ribbon talk with Florida.
That's right.
But I asked you something, right? It seems like all the modern things, yeah, we have to be careful because it seems like they're more harmful to us than good in many ways. Food we eat. But well, like, hospital like bigger, fuller, there are a lot more disease and cancer. Cancer everywhere. All of us must have cancer right now. So we have to be careful on how we move away from our roots. Things, certain groups of people, certain humans, they design to eat certain things. Chinese, they eat the noodles and the rice. That's what they not do them, man. We design to eat we will do at home. Go there. It's at home. They're not have we food. You know, they say we're not going to try it and then, you know, but
Yeah, but maybe Hamar, when they hired the patrol na money.
yeah, but
Yeah.
just like what elephant know what eat meat, but elephant know what eat meat. But tiger know what eat grass.
Who are going now? That's my point. Who are going now? Make the higher guy no purpose to hire up and so to a big guy. I had to Giono. I had to Giono Hamurasa, a food that come away. Gara was soon cut. Gara was
Only 2 girls.
When you want to sell me one plate, they want to buy brothers there. Friday night, they want to sell $36. And I was really better too. I was when I drunk in my vehicle, I got on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. $36.
These are 22.
I'm on the real one.
That time when they tell you that we're food rich, everybody want to eat with food.
Why is it
Yeah.
that we don't want it, but we don't want it?
Well, you see, going back to that,
We have to farm.
yeah, but going back to the cancer thing, and any other disease running around. That thing happened, no, bro? And then I call it modernism.
Right. And when we consume,
Yeah. I
that
want
everything
to get the barracks.
Nothing
We
when
need
they
to
need
find
to
out.
preserve the thing that
In many ways, it's supposed to. We people, you know why they're strong? Go in gym, on a boat, paddle and go, they put on sail, and they go where that team with that. When for we people there, when the mango season, I get me a bring it don't want. When he had one dory at least about 40, 45 feet long. You got two men, one in front with a pole, the next one in back with a pole. The rest of them in there with paddle. Like when right from there, one of them shaded by the boat there, the original there. Laro, hey, we are looking at Balis.
yeah.
Has to be a leader get course to fight. Yeah. That's what them people used to go. But he do and they go sell
I
the
look what
starch,
it is, mango, but
they sell the mango, they sell
there
the
are
cassava bread,
well wanted there.
anything when they care for you. I think about be silent.
And you're sold out.
When they come back, they want fishing because they don't sell their products, they want fishing and then they want
And they want to say,
Gamen have about Sirigo. How much in mega they reprint them for that one?
yeah.
These are people suffer.
Sibari.
No, I'm not buying mango carob. Mineral salt head, nothing, so nothing.
Great ability. And that's all.
Why?
Yeah.
And with the bee.
Maize, you want any mango? No carrot.
Yeah, boy. No salt. Yeah.
They used to call me 36 gigawatt an hour. Yes, so them it's a 36 nautical miles from the city to here. But then we hold go there one way they a PG or something like that. They're still carrot. In a nutshell,
They're more.
they don't have 36. Make I tell you this one. You know what I discovered when I'm in the work for once you come from the southern district, I don't care if you're girl, I don't care if you're East Indian, whoever you are from the southern district, or they Caribbean fast down south. So I know we don't want.
They generalize the whole
They generalize the whole thing.
Yeah,
Then you have the same one, we live amongst us, some of them. We still have that same mentality towards we. But in general, for them masters, for beliefs, they call even that
Look again for when John Kunubo and Billy for December, that time they were chanting. Most of that have been not only John Kunubo. Sorry.
What are you? You know what? You know, it's surprising. Look at all of what you have mentioned in your ear. I'm mentioning to you, look at it. I had one neighbor. She made them dance 5 times consecutively. And now, yeah, she did not feel very much love.
Well, you have to love it, you know.
And you want to
Yeah,
You see, you could hate on it, meaning that you love it.
yeah.
Because you want it, but not for you, so you don't want you don't want to embrace it, but you want it.
Yeah. But you see, again, I could look at it in a different way as well. Well, I want you because I'm better than you anyhow.
Yeah.
I could look at it that way.
No point to
But
marry.
that cannot even, that's not
No point
even,
to marry the Gyoham again. A man and woman. sans savoir où.
Ouais, yeah.
The dynamic change.
It changed, but
Dramatically. Vous prenez Garifuna Wabagari, la longue coulée également.
yeah,
Ouais, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
Coulée au
they come in,
Maya.
yeah, but they come in. Now they were nothing.
No,
They were not.
Old Basara.
That way. This thing here, they run both for time. But they think that they hide it. Remember, I call it a remnant. Something I did. I only did say when the European man said when they left there, yeah. The one who never gone back home, the European man call them remnants and they can put them in the Hebrew tongue, when they call the Abra.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay? When the time for work, why? Because throughout this entire country, British and US, the melting pot was Dangriga and Punta Gorda.
Right.
Because back then, them man still cut timber here. Then in cut timber, we had the starch company, we had the banana industry, we had the citrus company, and one had some coconut oil that too. Yeah. Hence the reason why Dangriga established the first town board legislative body in 1943. Even then, they may give the people difficulty. They think they may give people difficulty to run for office. They never want guys to not pay really. Because to make you eligible for run for office at the time, you had to maintain a salary of $300 a year. You had to own enough land when we value at $65 for you to rent it for $68 per annum. Well, guess who meet all that credential? The late Catarino Ben-Moshe.
We are.
Hence the reason why he was the first mayor that town board in 1943. So, with that being said, people from different districts, all the way from Corozal, because people believe Corozal when they call sugar country now. That's not true, because sugar was produced in Punta Gorda.
Yeah. Before that.
Yes. And the indentured workers who were working at big farms all the way to Catalan wine and even selling cattle fatty. I don't know sorry for that from that they gang and work it along with the Chinese. Okay. So PG had the sugar industry, the rice industry, and of course agriculture. Then Dangriga had those industries that I mentioned. Some of the people then from Ibu Town, Yabra, end up at the Exploit Manatee and Moses River, where we had approximately 100 there already. Because remember, on their way here, when they stop off the wine the farmer, and they taste the water, nice, sweet, cement, about healthy, than with slow, running water. But there were those who wanted to, and go fast, because I could tell you from when they land the Barranco and they end up the Lamero and they end up the same like a whole George from something. I could tell you but with the Tango, Now, they continue their journey and they end up the Moniz River and they find out the butcher and Laguna. Some came back, why they ended up here, and some stayed. And because of interracial relationships, the Creole man had with the Garina Buddha parents, they may live right on the river, some that years. So this thing not just happen now. You only open now. You only have haram in the Gulao, like they say, go ahead, Arabian. Then they used to travel from there through the Muslim, you know, part of the main well, they can't went on the highway. They come from Mulincheva, Arab there, and they come out with the entrance and exit, they wait by quarry. Why? Because it was closer to Pomona for them to work.
11 miles.
11 miles.
Yeah, 11 miles for it.
Yeah.
That's why you see me online and first thing.
Yeah,
So why?
I tell you why.
First thing
Yeah, so all these things, and then they used to do it on horseback to hit the water barrel. Then when we come from Kayo, because Hummingbird never opened until 1954, they used to come in a door for Kayo all the way through Rowing Creek. Or they ride their horse back till they get the Rowing Creek and then they get in and they door it. Then when they get to Middlesex, they jump on the train. The price then from Middlesex to Danriga was Concrete was 39 cents on the train. And I have all the documents, you know. That's why I say I will put that in and write it.
You know, very
You
informative.
understand? So when them people they push one another as Kerobe and Coffee and that's a nonsense. That, we mix from them.
Okay.
We mix from them. But with development,
It's exposed.
again, it has exploded. So, and it's so funny. I'm glad that we bring this up. I'm glad you bring it up, Namone. Because what we call racism in the city back then, me for one had to ignore it. You had to ignore it. You had ignored civil servants and teachers from the South. They kept on packing. Then they kept on packing to the point I want to tell you how worthless it was. I want to tell you how worthless it was. And if I the 10 light, if I the 10 light, if I the 10 light, you say, you say, we had even, it was so worthless that they had people. So we very own. You saw, but I don't have it on
Yeah.
Don't talk that thing now. Yeah.
I know.
We gone through it. Now this generation have to go through none of that because how Mali had it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Because
So
Nicholas, yeah, Nicholas country, don't call me country in a big city like this. You don't know what country, Nicholas?
So, DYFA, thank you.
Thank you, boy.
And people, our people, thanks for tuning in. There never something
Plan.
planned, but it just worked out that way. And we love
Impromptu.
Noir.
Impromptu thing happening.
Yeah, impromptu.